What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Unfortunately, drama again in Rugby Australia. The near-bankrupt Rugby Australia could be heading for another costly court battle, which may finally push the rugby organisation over the edge. There's talk that Reds trio Izack Rodda, Harry Hockings and Isaac Lucas have sensationally taken their standoff with Rugby Australia to another level by terminating their contracts. The group had refused to take pay cuts of an average of 60% that the Australian Super Rugby counterparts accepted, prompting to the Reds to stand them down ahead of Monday's return, which means they have caused a little bit of chaos in order to get the earnings that they want. And on Friday, the players' agent Anthony argued that the Reds had no legal grounds to do so in confirming the termination of the Rugby Australia and Queensland Rugby Union contracts. The claim comes despite Rugby Australia, through Director of Rugby Scott Johnson, supporting the Queensland Chief Executive David Hammond's decision earlier this week. Now, just on the summary of this, the fact that the boys aren't accepting the pay cuts, with all due respect, and maybe I'm missing something, so correct me, please be respectful too. We're all taking pay cuts, we're all taking hits, people have lost their jobs. I've lost half my salary, and all that jazz, and there's a lot of people who are losing businesses and all that. We unfortunately have to accept it because of the current pandemic that we're in. So the fact that these guys weren't willing to accept what they're accepting. I mean, for example, let's look at Peter Steph du Toit. He's turned down $1 million deal over in France in order to stick with his province and his country. And he's accepted the pay cut. So termination of contract, no more. He's accepted the pay cut and is going forward with it in order to help keep these unions alive. I mean, with all due respect, Rugby Australia is already in the big shit. I mean, they've suffered through Israel Folau, Raylene Castle, all the dramas that have gone and appeared to Rugby Australia. They've now gotten their little lifeline, but that has to go around throughout the unions, which World Rugby gave them out of the relief fund. So for me, I think it's a little bit childish from them. Should they have been terminated? I don't think that. Maybe Queensland might have approached or were wrong to maybe throw them at that. But if they're not accepting the terms that other players have accepted already, then disciplinary hearings should have maybe taken place instead of just terminating the contract. It said Rodda was reportedly at odds with Reds coach Brad Thorne and seeking a move to a rival Australia team, while Lucas and Hockings were both said to be assessing their options. So a lot of drama, it looks like it was already being caused within this whole situation. The statement said that players had arrived at their decision because of the enormous uncertainty surrounding the financial state of rugby, including the lack of broadcast deal and the ability to contract. So that's why they're looking at the options. This is their livelihood. It is the only reasonable talent, reasonable that talented players want to secure stable employment during these times. Correct. But we also need to take the sacrifices that are going on. They were both all contracted to 2023. But yeah, Hockings was apparently under contract extensions, talks and all that stuff. It says the future is uncertain for everyone, but we're not sure. The trio were the only players of 192 Australian Super Rugby professionals to either challenge or complain at the salary hits that will be revised once the schedule and broadcast deal is finalised for the competition due to begin in July. Apparently they were contacted for comment, but nothing has been said from Rugby Australia yet, so they'll probably release a statement going on. But if I have to read it from what I'm seeing here, I just think it's a bit hectic. 192 Australian Super Rugby professionals accepted this. What makes these guys more important to not accept it? Why must they earn more or earn less? If I'm in the wrong, please correct me or give your thoughts, especially you guys in Australia. Maybe there's more to this that I'm not aware of. I'm just going on the news I'm reading online. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.